This is great. All the transitions add up. How did he do that? I think running through the water is very cool. I love this. All the ladies will be attracted to you. This is insane. Recently, I uploaded 100 product animations to inspire 3D artists. And in this video, I'll show you exactly which ones I think were the best and why. You'll learn about animation in Blender, and we're going to watch some amazing looking renders. But you'll also learn a thing or two about sales and advertising. So let's look at some of these cool product animations, starting with number 10 by ALEKSANDR CHEMERKO. Okay. Alright, so what I think is good about this one is that the colors and the renders are very well placed. We have some cool cloth type animations on the background, and it's focused on some kind of beauty product where you can remove blemishes from the skin. I think this could have been more pronounced because I really didn't know until I zoomed in on the product what it actually was. Maybe some text could have helped clear up what this product actually does. But overall, I like this. I like the fact that he uses gobos over here and we have that moving light, which looks really smooth. It's also getting brighter. And then on the beat, we have several different products coming into existence, like it's very smooth. I think it could have improved in the sense that it is not entirely clear what the product does and what the benefits it will bring to the customer. But overall, I think this is a pretty well-made product commercial. But let's go over to number 9, which is DMR Studios. It's for men. All right. That's insane, bro. Very cool. I think this is a nice and well-made product commercial. It's obviously for men. You can hear it on the music, like it's some dark trailer type stuff. This is really to attract men, like, oh, this is cool, you know, this is a cool product. I think the points where it could have improved on, and I kind of like that he did add it though. So there are some texts in there, but there's one thing that I personally would have improved on. It mainly touches on the features. So these are the features of the Razer. It's USB pluggable, and we have 45 minutes of battery time. But I think what could have been added to that is the actual benefit. So usually in sales and marketing, there's a high emphasis on benefits over features. So let's say you have a PC and it has a very good graphics card and the processor is very fast. Well, instead what you would want to say is that your render times will decrease so much that you can now do 2 times the work if you buy this NVIDIA 4090. You know what I'm saying? It's the benefits over the features. So features don't really evoke an emotion in people, but benefits do. What is in it for me? YIIFM, which is a common term in marketing. What's in it for me? And you specifically want to address that for your customer. What's in it for me? But aside from that, I think this is a very beautiful product animation. I especially loved the shaving head animation. How did he do that? That's crazy. Protective covering, that's a feature. Flexible shaving heads to prevent irritation. Very good. To prevent irritation. All right, cool, love it. Love it. Great animation, man. Great job, DMR Studios. You did well. Next up, for number 8, Sedigh, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Let's go.
انتخاب خوش سلیقه ها سوس های ربات انتخاب خوش سلیقه ها سوس های ربات.
Alright, very cool. I love this. I like this. I really like this. It kind of drags the attention immediately. Like, what is this world? This is a weird world and something is being rejected. So this tomato is being rejected. It's not good enough. This is a bad tomato. And then we have the good tomato and it's a good tomato. So it will pass the test for this amazing ketchup probably. If I look at this, I also like the music. I think the music is cool. It has something very TV commercial-like. Yeah, very cute animations at the end, by the way. So the little jump that these things make, and they kind of stretch out, which is a standard animation procedure. So you have to load up the animation first and then you have it occur, which is kind of coming from 2D drawings where they do that as well. And it is transitioned over into 3D. And you can do this with shape keys, for example. And yeah, very cool. I think this is a very great commercial and I love it. Well done, Ali Sedigh. This is a very nice commercial. Love it. Number 6 by Skitbit International. Masculine. Alright, very interesting. Until the end of the commercial, I would not expect this to be a product for men. Furthermore, I think the animations of this are very good. They are very well made. Camera movements, smooth lighting. Nicely done. You can also hear the whooshes, like the sound editing is done really well. To be honest, to me, the kind of things of like SPF and vitamin E and stuff like that, I don't know anything relevant about it. Maybe once again, it's the features versus benefits kind of stuff, like vitamin E. Well, okay, maybe it gives you smooth skin, or all the ladies will be attracted to you because vitamin E has these pheromones. I don't know, I'm just saying something. I do like that it says available in 5 shades, and then we have this animation like this, which is very cool. I think this is amazing. Like the paste like dropping on here, how did he do that? So this would be something interesting to look into for my channel, like how can we make a paste drop like this? Very interesting. Yeah, I love that it changes the colors as well, so you can see the colors change like light, dark, and it really shows the skin tones that it will be able to provide, and I think that's good. It shows you what it can do and who it is for. I think this was a great commercial of Skitbit International, so well done. So we are at number 6, which is made by Clever Poly. Oh, nice. Alright, very cool. Very cool use of animations. I think there is some awesome stuff in this one to go over. So first of all, the running man, and it's going through different types of walls and things like that, and it has all these cool animations. I think it stands out from other product animations because of these added elements. Alright, so it's breaking apart the shoe to show what's actually inside the shoe. Not bad. Nice transition. I love this shot. I think running through the water is very cool. It's a very well done animation, and it also shows that the shoe is watertight. So that is a very nice element to add, and to show it like that is great. I think some of these cuts could have been a little bit better. Sometimes they kind of feel janky, like but I think overall this is a very great product commercial. It's very well made. I love all the added elements, and this is just great. I think it's good. Well done, Clever Poly. Nice product animation. So on to number 5, King DICG. Chinese. All right, cool. I like the cloth animation. I like the crystals growing, that type of stuff. It looks very cinematic. It has this nice quality over it. However, I don't really know what the product does. So crystals and diamonds merge into each other. It is the translation of the Chinese text right there, I think. But I'm not entirely sure what this product does, and it doesn't become clear in this product animation as well. So I think that's something that could have been improved on, because I, as a first-time viewer, do not know what this product does right now. But I think it looks very cinematic and cool. I like the cloth in the background of this. So it's very smooth and wide and clean. Nice transition going over from the rotation into another rotation, like that. And the final cloth sim is also very nice, where it's wrapping around and doing all this crazy stuff. Looks very cool. Well done, King DICG. I think this is nice. All right, so number 4, Big Shot. It's also a shoe commercial. Very nice. I think this looks pretty cinematic. It's really nice. It's really well done. The only thing I would probably change in this is that it's not matching with the beat. So when the shoe lands, it really doesn't come across at some point of the beat in which it makes sense. And there's also no sound effects added to amplify this movement. But overall, I think this looks very cool. Nice environments as well. I also like that the shoe kind of bounces in. That's a nice detail in the animation. Overall, I think this is awesome. Very well done, Big Shot. I think it's cool. All right, number 3, Webscriptor Studio. I love this. This is great. All the transitions add up. Like, everything is so smooth. It's going over into the next shot like nothing before. This is great. This is really awesome. It has this cool cinematic quality as well, with the growing flower, which looks really cool. And from here on out, pretty much everything flows over into each other. And it's not like you're watching an ad with different cuts or something, even though there are a lot of cuts, but it's so smooth. I like that it's flickering around on the telephone, and then we have a cool particle system coming from behind. I see one animation trick they are using is that they are speed ramping it near the end, and then they speed ramp at the beginning as well, so that it smooths over very nicely. So you have the phone going like this in slow motion, and it goes fast, and then in the next shot it first goes fast and then it goes slow motion again. And that is a very nice trick to use. In pretty much any transition they are using that technique, and it's a very good way to make your animations look so smooth. All right, well done, Webscriptor Studio. I really like this product commercial. I think it was amazing. The quality is insane. And well, let's go ahead and look at the number 2. Yes, this is awesome. So I think the compositing in this is just really nice and well done. So all the lights, they look so smooth. I think I have a weakness for those things, you know, when it looks cinematic, I just kind of like it more. So I think this is very great product animation. It really makes you feel something heavy in a certain type of sense. I like the growing crystals in the beginning, and there's also some lens reflections added. And I also like the Hitchcock zoom. By the way, let me get that. So right over here, when they are zooming in the opening shot, as you can see, the camera is actually changing in focal length as it is moving backwards. So we get this type of Hitchcock zoom, that's what it's called. And that's just a certain camera effect that looks really cool. And I like that they used it here, although it was subtle. The lasers are really smooth. Some lighting effects as well. So it really doesn't say much about the product at all, but I think the overall vibe that this gives us is very nice. And I also believe that the cinematic quality that this has really adds to the overall look and feel of the render. And now it's time for number 1 by Brokenedge Studios. This is insane. I think this one is insane. All the animations, the particle simulations, the movement, everything is on the beat. You just have this overall vibe, this overall feeling that this is just great. Look at these particle simulations. It looks sick. That's awesome. I like that the music also like, and then. So I think all the product animations in this are actually insane. This looks so good. The quality is just top notch. There are only two things that I do not like about this. First of all, they try to show how the product works, but it has been made smaller and it's coming towards us, but I think it's a bit too small, especially if you're watching it on a phone or something like that, and you really have to put it on full screen in order to get the experience of what the program is actually like. And I liked that they show it, but I think the way they've shown it could have been a bit more pronounced instead of being so small in the screen, leaving all these black areas surrounding it. And I also think that there are some points where the text is maybe a bit too fast. But aside from that, this is so great. This looks so amazing and I am truly inspired by this product animation. It looks insane. Particle simulations, texture transitions, slight wobble when everything falls on the chip, smoke simulation when it's ascending into the air. I like the ring animation as well, where the rings are going around the product. It looks really smooth. I think their client was happy. I would be happy if I were to receive a commercial like this. I think there are some points to improve on, but well, we can always improve on something, right? And I do want to make one more disclaimer, and that is that I made a video called 100 Product Animations to Inspire 3D Artists. It's a great video, go and check that out. All the product animations in there are very good as well, or else I would not have put them in there. And that's what I wanted to say. If you didn't make it into the top 10, I still think your animations were great. So keep it going, keep up the great work. I love everything you do. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And I think for a change, we can all say we finally enjoyed looking at some commercials. I think it's awesome. And if you want to become an undeniable force in the 3D space, then I highly recommend watching this video next.